Ho ho! Welcome everybody to another LEGO stream because we are back with LEGO. I am excited because today we are going to be building the Japanese maple. We are starting that botanical series, um, which I am super excited for. I mean, eventually we'll get to the other Zelda builds as well too. But as you can see, we finished off the Great Deku Tree from the Breath of the Wild version, and then we also have up here the Lego Enterprise that we did before. Have not do not have it in view, but we do have the shuttlecraft as well. So lots of fun stuff. Have that tucked away in the back there. Why not? I'm excited. So I figured I'd start a little bit early just to let people roll in, and I'm gonna eat a little bit because I haven't had dinner yet. So I got my dinner sitting here. Let's do this. We'll move that over here. We'll make this larger so that I can actually read what y'all are typing. Because you guys constantly say I'm blind. So that is something. So while y'all are rolling in, I'm just gonna have myself a good old mukbang. So what am I eating today? Today, I have some chopped up turkey burger that I made earlier. I got some Kirkland chicken chunks, sweet potato, some G Hughes, honey mustard, and some cottage cheese all mixed up together. And that is gonna be dinner. So yes. Mhm. This easily topped up my protein intake for the day. And I still have like almost 500 calories left. 350 calories, 400 calories left for the day. So we'll be coming in a little bit under. That's okay, because we're meeting all the other macro and micronutrients that I need for the day. So we're doing good. So like, if you can eat nutrient dense foods that meet your needs and are lower calorie, then you do that. when I'm on a cut, I try to eat as nutrient dense, as filling, it's like volume eating as possible, while meeting all my requirements as fast as possible, so that way I can save as many calories for a sweet treat o'clock. So when I start to crave those sweeter things, those chips and stuff like that, I have a little bit of room for a serving of chips or something of that sort. And that's how I've been doing it. Does it mean that my cut goes a little bit slower than others? Yeah, it does. But I'm also not losing a crap ton of strength. I have been able to maintain my my muscle, and actually I've been making gains in the gym still. It's been a lot of fun. I am currently working on my Rainbow Sherbet Batch 27 energy drink, which is amazing. If you guys go over to my stream that I did earlier today with Valheim, you will actually see me talking about it. So there's that. And I do have some reviews of some pop as well too, some zero sugar soda that we are going to do actually before we start this build. So once people start rolling in, that is what we will do. Oh, all right. Be getting full. And I'm telling you, man, sweet potato, or potatoes in general, are slept on so much. They are so satiating. They're nutrient dense, and like they contain so many things that we need. Like, and like I said, like they're satiating, so they're filling. They are the most filling of. They're ranked the most filling, satiating food. So like, why would you not? I'm not a huge potato personally. I'm not a huge potato fan. I am definitely a rice person. But I have been on a sweet potato kick as of late. Mainly because they don't taste like potatoes. Well, hello. Welcome. I'm having a bit of a mukbang going on here, as I've been waiting for y'all. Just eating dinner. So, I was saying earlier, like, my dinner right now is sweet potato, Kirkland chicken chunks, 2 turkey burgers, some cottage cheese, and the G. Hughes honey mustard, 0 sugar. So we are that's what I've been eating, and I was just talking about how it's super filling, so, and how it's satiating, and how potatoes are slept on a lot because they are the most satiating food, and they're pretty nutrient dense. So it is. It's kind of like a casserole almost. I'm telling you though, it's very much like a bachelor mush almost. Like it is bachelor chow 100%. But like when I'm on a cut, almost anything tastes like everything starts to taste good when you're on a cut. Like it is so wild when you are in a pretty hefty caloric deficit, how you just begin to taste so much more. Like your taste buds begin to change, and I swear to God, it messes with your taste buds. Not necessarily in a good way. It's like things you're like, oh my God, this tastes like this, and like other people will try to be like, the hell are you talking about? You are crazy if you think that this tastes like this. But you good. You're not that late. Like literally 6 minutes, like 4 minutes, something like that. You're good. You know what's fun though is that we started to pick up viewers slowly on the Valheim stream. We capped out at 4 viewers, and which is a hell of a lot more, and there was consistently 3 of you in for a good portion of that stream, particularly near the end. So like, and there was 4 for a good chunk as well too, particularly around the battle when I was fighting the boss. Like that was peak viewership time. Like that's pretty cool. Like it is actually pretty cool when people start to trickle in, and it's like people are going to be trickling in more often as we get more subs, because more people will be alerted. And also streaming to the mobile version as well too, to mobile, so when people are doing their swiping, they'll come across the stream naturally as well too. So yeah, like we already got 1 view going on, so 1 person's viewed through, so that's pretty fun. But we're almost done here. We'll wait for Vigar and Steph to roll in. I'm assuming Vigar is going to join us. What I will do is I'm going to break out my we'll do a combo review. I do believe we'll do a combo review for the new zero sugar drinks that I have. Every time I ask where the French man is, he shows up. Right? I'm gonna say though that he might be a little bit later because he's probably sleeping, which would be okay. I also know that he hasn't commented on Discord today, so he's probably got busy today, and then he's also sleeping. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my my new sodas so that we can do a combo taste test, and we can go from there. It just means that I'll be taking a couple more bathroom breaks than normal, so there is that. All right, I'll be right back, and we'll see you guys in uno segundo. All right, what do we got today? Well, we have 2 drinks coming up here. We have the 7-Up Zero Sugar Watermelon, and we also have the Canada Dry Strawberry Lemonade. So that is, again, the Canada Dry Strawberry Lemonade, 0 sugar, and the 7-Up Watermelon, 0 sugar. I'm excited to give these a nice, good taste. My music keeps on shutting off. This is going to take some editing after the fact to put these out here, so give me a second here. I need to turn up my music a little bit because it's a bang stupid. gonna go like this. Okay, and hopefully my music doesn't come through the mic. I'm just tired of my music, of my speakers thinking that there's no music coming through, so. Okay. Well, let's get back to it. Okay. 7-Up. 7-Up. Zero sugar. Watermelon. Brand new flavor here in Canada. You guys know the rules. If I see it, I gotta try it. So that's what happened. Funny story on that one. And then we also have the strawberry lemonade Canada Dry Zero Sugar. Funny story on this. I went to the store, saw this, was like, oh, I saw it. I have to try it. So got it, bought it. Got it when I was at the till. The lady was like, have you seen the 7-Up watermelon? And I was like, there's a 7-Up watermelon? And I was like, damn it, now I have to come back. I'm like, I'll be back in a minute. So I went to my car, dropped everything off, went back, grabbed a case of this. So let's see if 7-Up can continue with their decent flavors. They have done a solid job of their flavors in the future, like in the past. Like, I have been thoroughly impressed with 7-Up's flavors. I'm not a huge 7-Up fan either, so the fact that I have enjoyed all of their flavors so far speaks a lot of volume there. Even the grapefruit, which was wild, like I liked it. It wasn't bad. Would I buy it on a regular basis? No, but it's pretty good. She convinced me easily. There was no convincing. I was already convinced. As soon as she said, have you tried? I was like, wait? Sold! Shut up! Take my money! Nice crack. And these are chilled, just so you know. So here we go. 7-Up watermelon. Let's give this a nice taste. Yeah. Wow. Oh, that is a gentle and nice watermelon flavor that just lasts. Like, it lingers. It is a lingering watermelon, like gentle watermelon. Like, if you were to bite, imagine biting into a juicy, ripe watermelon and it just floods your mouth with that rich watermelon flavor. That's this. So you get a little bit of the 7-Up right on the start, and then it just moves right in with that watermelon flavor. It is, oh, this is top tier. 7-Up has nailed this one out of the park. I was a bit skeptical about the watermelon flavor being good, but this is rich. I like this. It's not tart at all. It is pure sweet. So you don't get the taste of the rind. There's no tart rind taste at all. It is just straight up watermelon meat. Like, it is good. And man, there is carbonation. Like, the carbonation on this is like, it is, you would think you were almost drinking Sprite. There's like 7-Up normally doesn't have a lot of carbonation for me, which is why I tend to prefer Sprite. And because they tend to have some decent kick to their carbonation, but this has so much carbonation to it. It's wonderful. Oh wow. Like, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Let's rinse that down with some sherbet. Okay. Where is everybody? Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, see, like, Exactly. 7 Up is almost flat tasting. It's exactly like I normally I would agree with you 100%. I'm not a huge 7 Up fan. But their flavors have been out of the park. They have done really solid jobs on their flavors. Particularly, I enjoyed their cranberry, like their holiday cranberry flavors is way better than Canada Dry's cranberry, in my opinion. Okay, so let's give the strawberry lemonade a whirl here. Here we go. Crack. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that is a pretty rich strawberry. So I am expecting something to remind me of, like, if I was to go to a Red Robin and get their strawberry lemonade drink, that is what I'm kind of expecting. No, I don't think so. Mm-mm. Is it bad? No. Is it good? Also no. A lot of lemon on the back end. And you get hit initially with a with like an artificial strawberry taste. And then that artificial taste just kind of keeps on lingering through with the lemonade. So it's almost like the aftertaste, it kind of comes across, to me, it comes across as like cough, like if it was like a strawberry lemon cough drop is kind of what it reminds me of. It's not tart and it's not sweet. It is like this weird middle of the road where there's a little bit of tartness and a little bit of sweetness, but it's just not great. Will I drink it? I mean, this might be one of those drinks that actually does better at slightly below room temperature than it does completely chilled. Because there are some drinks out there that actually do better that way. One of them being, which was interesting. So like the Sprite Plus tea had two very distinct taste profiles. If you drink it chilled, you got more of a Sprite overtone with a little bit of iced tea on it, but it was mostly, you got more of that Sprite bite crisp to it. But if you drank it a little bit more as like just below room temperature, so like a little bit cold but not like chilled, you got a lot more of the sweet tea with a little bit of the Sprite and still all of the carbonation, and it was absolutely delectable that way. Like, it was just cool that you got two good tasting drinks, but it was like it distinctly felt like two different drinks. Anything is better compared to the maple Pepsi. I don't think you can get a drink that would... There's not very many drinks out there that would taste worse than the maple Pepsi. Now, some people would not agree with me. Some people liked it, and they would fight me on that in the comments. 100% they would. But like, I think it's absolute... Pepsi Maple Cola is like one of the nastiest drinks on the face of this planet. And I know that there's a lot of people that did not like it. Most of the people who liked it, I don't think that they know what real maple tastes like. No, it's not the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Like I said, I'm going to try this a little bit warm, and we'll see what it tastes like then. But, like, can I recommend spending a whole bunch? Like, if you're super curious, yeah, sure, go for it. But like, honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I will not be buying more cases of this unless it tastes phenomenal warm, in which case I'll let you guys know and I'll redo my review. So we're gonna be drinking this one. We're gonna save the watermelon for later. We're gonna drink through this first, so that way I don't have to suffer and have that taste in my mouth as I'm going to bed. Like, ah. You wonder if it would go. What? You wonder if it would go well, essentially, with yogurt or creamer. I don't think so. I think that this would just taste gross straight up. Like, I don't think. No, I'm not gonna waste yogurt on this. You don't know what the fuck you typed. That sounds like an ADHD thing. So I don't know where everybody else is. I think that they are slacking. So all right. We, my friends, this is like a FaceTime chat in your mind, right? We are building and starting today the Japanese maple. I am excited for this build. I bought this. It was on sale at Costco, and so that's where I got this. I am super excited. I have been obsessed with Japan since I was 13. One of the sets that I really want to get is the Japanese castle set. I would love to be able to build that set. I think that would be so much fun to build. But I want to get this. I also want to get the bonsai. There is a bunch of other sets that I want to get as well too. Like there is there's a bunch of botanical sets as well too that I want to get, but this is amazing. And then there are some creator made builds as well too that I want to get the instructions for, and I want to get the pieces, buy the pieces for, and I want to build those as well. So there are some fun things to do. So like, if I am going to be putting together a link, I'm going to be sending out a link for you guys and putting a link out that if you guys want to see me build something that is like on a site, I can look at buying the prints from the creator, like the instructions, because you can buy the instructions, and then building their build. Like there's some cool builds out there that I would love to be able to do, and we can look at building some fun sets that way as well too. So we could probably actually get you guys to start thinking about this and seeing what build you guys would want me to build, and we can put it to a vote for when we hit 500 viewers, and that will be part of the celebration. For 500 views, we will do the entire build that you guys decide on. We will order it, we'll get it in, and what you guys decide on, we will do the entire build in one stream, start to finish. It's going to be a long freaking day, but you know what? I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a crazy good party. I will have, yeah. So hopefully we'll have enough views and everything like that as well too, that once we hit 500, we will make YouTube partner. And so that's what I am really looking forward to. I want to become partner. I want to make that YouTube partner out so I can get the so we can get monetized. Like that is part of the dream right there. How many pieces is it? How many parts do you think it'll take to build this one? Okay, so this one is only 474 pieces. So to put that in perspective, This lovely set that we just finished is 2,500 pieces, and that took us 8 weeks. So eight streams at roughly 2 to 3 hours long. The Enterprise also took us 8, and it was more than the Deku tree. We did take our time with the Deku tree. I'm not gonna lie, we did take our time with that. So those are the perspectives. This is only 400, and like I said, only 474 pieces. So to put that into even more perspective, it is literally like it should not take us super long. I'm going to say at most 4 parts to build this. At most. We might only take 2 or 3 to build this. Depends on how much you guys distract me. But yeah. And I'm gonna have to, I just realized as well, I'm gonna have to sit down and I'm gonna have to take like I'm gonna have to do some nice videos and shots of me holding like with the Lego pieces, the finished Lego pieces in front of me, because I want to do a nice reel together with all of the stuff that I've built so far. So if it's just you, y'all finish tonight. Not unlikely, but we might get a lot of it done if it does land up being just you tonight. Which is really weird. So Steph said that she was going to be joining us, and Vygar did not. But again, like I said, he's been quiet on the Discord when he's usually chatting. So he's probably sleeping and has forgotten completely that we've been streaming tonight. So he'll most likely watch the VOD, and that's okay. Just make sure you like and you comment, Vygar, when you're watching this. Where are we opening this sucker? No, it doesn't open that way. Oh, is this one of the ones that opens? Oh. I see perforation here. Unless that was just somebody with a box cutter. It looks like it might just be a box cutter issue. All right, so it looks like we are opening it up. Wait, what's this? Interesting. Well, maybe it wasn't a box cutter thing. All right, I don't know how the box is supposed to open on this one, but we'll read what it says here on the instructions. It says, Japanese red maple bonsai tree. The beauty and tranquility of the Japanese red maple makes it popular with bonsai enthusiasts. As a symbol of peace, longevity, and prosperity. Native to Japan, China, and Korea, it is wildly cherished for its radiant, hand-shaped leaves. In nature, this slow-growing tree offers breathtaking colors in spring and autumn and can live for over a century. With this LEGO Botanicals version, you can create, decorate, and celebrate life's quiet moments, adding a versatile touch of elegance to your home decor. Nurture your creativity and enjoy the result for years to come. Steph had her brother's B-Day, right? Yeah, she did. She did say she was going to be back. 4, bag 5, bag 1, 2, 3. Wow. 6 bags. There's only 6 bags. We might do this all in one night. And then they will be really sad that they missed this. Oh, you're back. Welcome. Welcome back. Okay. Oh yeah? I'm gonna miss that reference because again I don't follow these people, so I know it's still on the FaceTime thing. Okay, she's here, so now it's a 3-way. Oh my, you guys. Oh my. With each set, these grow. We're amassing a collection. We're becoming real Lego people with more of these. His anatomy is also a slow grow. Aha, I see. Your voice is really good for that. For this, just saying. Oh. As long as I can read it nicely. At one point in time, I thought about doing some like voice acting training to do some voice acting. But you know what I really want to do? Is I actually want to make a audio, like an audio book of, so I want to get like do like a Korean web novel or a Chinese web novel or a Japanese web novel that that's only ever been fan translated and there's no official release, and start off by doing snippets of it as an actual audiobook. So getting people to a group of people so that we can do different voices and we can get like generic free to use sound effects and stuff like that and make an audio production. I think that would be so much fun to do. Brick separators, I love those. Steph, you know Reddit more than I do. Is there any Lego subreddit where people share live streams? Yeah, you did. By the time I actually got around to see, like, I saw it and it was already pretty much over. But I tried a couple times doing the recording for it, and I could not get the right feel for it. And so I went and actually listened to a bunch of the other characters as well too that they were auditioning for, and it was hard. But I would like to try to do an audio book for like a web novel. All right, let's move this to that. There we go. Parker came home during your live yesterday, and he said his voice is so soothing. I wish we had more Canadian stuff. Then I asked him if he was down for a scrap, and he said, quoting Letterkenny, it's our only exposure to your people. Oh, that's great. This will be our extra bag. So this is a small set comparatively speaking to the rest of them. Because it's just under 500 pieces, and for in comparison, the Deku Tree was 2,500 pieces, and the Enterprise was like 8,000 pieces. So, and the Enterprise took us 8 weeks, or 8 episodes rather. The Deku Tree took us 8 episodes, well, 7 and like a tenth. Didn't take us very long on the last episode, but yeah, I figured this at the most is gonna take us like three episodes at most, so 6 bags. We could probably do it in one stream, but you missed out where I was talking about how what I'm thinking is for when we get yeah, because I mean you guys are this as well too. This is nothing without you guys. Is when we get monetized, when we hit 500 subs and we have achieved all the views, so basically we become a YouTube partner. I am thinking that we will, up until that point, I want to get you guys to be voting on, like, so we'll try to pick out a couple different builds, maybe from like by creators, where you can like buy their build instructions on building some sets, and then once you guys have voted on what set it is, I can, like, we can go and we can vote on, we can buy all the pieces, buy the instructions, and we can then build that in one stream, start to finish, is part of the celebration of reaching 500 subs and getting monetized. So it could be a really long day depending on the build. But you know, I think that would be a lot of fun, and that would be a pretty good overall I think that'd be a pretty fun stream overall. Now we can drink this nasty thing. The Canada Dry strawberry lemonade did not taste well chilled. No, it's just the lemon. You know what it is? Now that I'm tasting this, the lemon in this tastes so artificial that it's giving me cough drop, like cough medicine vibes. Like it's gross. Oh, I'll be bringing this stuff to work to help keep me awake while I'm working. The taste will be so gross that I'll be forced to stay awake. We're doing this times. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and 2. That was a satisfying click. You're telling me Creamer can fix it. I don't think so. Can you guys hear, by the way, can you guys hear me well enough? Like this with me this far away from the mic? Like, is it picking up enough? Like, and it doesn't sound like tinny or anything like that? Or do I need to adjust things so that I'm like leaning into the mic a little bit more? You're joining Rando Lego Discord to pimp you out, Root. Sure, go for it. Pimp me out. I mean, you can throw me on different Reddit subreddits as well too. I really don't mind. Like that would, I think that, sure, that'd be fun. No, you smell what? Sound great. Oh, I'm like I know I smell great. By the way, not asking your permission here, just telling you. Yeah, that's fair. I just so you guys know, I did give you two the link for my Throne account, so that way you guys can see what I'll end up putting up there. The Neo that I currently have on there, I literally just put on there to hopefully, like, for a chance to win it for free. So there is that. But I will have a bunch of other stuff up there on completely different, like a whole variety of price points. Because yeah, there's stuff that I want and stuff that I can't necessarily afford right now. So whether or not I buy it myself or somebody else gets it for me, like if I buy it myself, obviously I'm going to take it off of there. But yeah. And the person working on Court, who is working on the logo stuff, I have heard from her, she is working on it, so we should have the graphics for merch coming up soon as well too. This looks like a man that showers. Speech to text fail. Failed at being a sugar baby so hard we became KPIs. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense to me, but I posted it in the IG chat. But we do need to take a quick pause for the gun show. Bricks and muscles! Legit found a TikTok about a pay pig website, and you're so tempted. Bricks and biceps. Girl, get your bag. Dance break. Right? This beat's nice. I'm feeling this beat. This is I'm liking this. It's a good vibe. I'm all for it. I swear, let me get back to having energy and I'll work out, do content, sell my feet, all of it. I mean, people are into weird crap, so... Come on. Bada bing, bada boom. You did a 3-hour office cleaning, packed orders, and you're drained. Hey, that's a pretty busy day. Cleaning is not easy. Okay, so then this goes there. That goes there. Oh no. Don't do that. There we go. We're doing this times 2. We're gonna make 2 of these. We're gonna do this at the same time. Boom. Oh, okay, I see. All right. brick. Next up, got that green piece, then we got these here. So this goes on here like so. That attaches to this. And we land up with two of these. Then this goes here. Okay, so if this sits like that, that is going to snap on right in here like this. This one snaps in. Did I? Oh, ha! Here. It's like... I messed one of these up. I messed one of them up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. How did I mess this up? There we go, like that. Fixed it. Knew it was an easy fix. You went through all the trouble of putting you on split screen and signing up for Throne to find out your wish list was only the Neo, which you told me to ignore. Why am I so hard to please? Legit just told you that I was going to be adding more stuff to it eventually. I just haven't gotten there yet. I'm sorry that I made you, that you did that, only to be disappointed. I'll try to do better next time. Oh, shoot. I missed a step. I missed a step. Son of a monkey's uncle. It's okay, you like anticipation. God, he is just so nice. I just noticed you lack Kirby merch. This is why we assume Canadians are all nice. I am gotta do these times 2 now. Oh, we're making the other side now. I see. like I said, I'm gonna have an array of different things on there. So I am gonna have where does this go? Like it'll be an array of different things. There'll be cheap things all the way up to probably not affordable things for for most people. There is also the option. Do I dislike Kirby? Like, are you talking like Nintendo Kirby? There is an option with Throne as well too that I can click on that will let everybody let everybody contribute to items. So some of the larger ticket items I will do that for. Like there's some Elgato items that I would absolutely love to get, and I just can't afford them right now. One of them being the keyboard. Oh my god, I would love to have the Elgato keyboard. But yeah, I can't afford the Elgato keyboard right now, so that is something. You know, I just realized something here. My vertical sources, I am missing. I need to do. Where is it? Where is the browser? OBS Ninja. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Hold on a second, guys. I am trying to make this work here. Oh no. Stay connected on that. There we go. Okay, so now we need to go. Actually. There we go. That'll do for now. I just realized that the vertical wasn't recording at all. So, like, it didn't have the OBS Ninja for my vertical one. So if I needed to capture a screen real quick. Yes. Hoshin no Kirby. Kirby of the Stars. Elgato. So Elgato is it's kind of like, I want to say like the Apple of streaming gear. Like they make some really, really good streaming gear. And it's a really solid ecosystem, and I want to switch back to Elgato. But I'm just waiting on a few key items, new items that they're dropping to be released. And then I'll make the full jump back over, which I'm really looking forward to because Beacon is giving, well, it's been good ever since Microsoft has started rolling out update after update after update after update. It just keeps on not working well with my Beacon, and it's a nightmare, and I'm tired of dealing with nightmares. It's a $350 US keyboard. Yes, it is. But it is, so the keyboard is actually a solid keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard, but you can replace the switches to make soft switches, so they make like no noise whatsoever, which is what I really want. And then it also comes equipped with a Stream Deck on it as well too. So you I wouldn't even need like a Stream Deck Neo or like a regular Stream Deck or anything like that, because it has it built in already into the actual keyboard. So it'll just be really, really nice and really handy to have. It's on my list. Is it a necessary thing? No, but that's why we have wish lists. Because it's something that you would like to have, but you can't necessarily afford. The item that I do want and that I actually do need in order to make the jump back and make it worth my while is one of their pieces of hardware that has not been released. It's their XLR Pro, XLR Wave Pro, and that's what I want to get so that I can plug in my mic appropriately to my computer, as well as other devices and stuff like that as well too. But that is going to be like $500 Canadian. You've heard that Elgato is supposed to be worth it, but bougie. It's 100%. It is worth it, but it is bougie. It is, like I said, it's the Apple of streaming gear. XLR. So XLR. So if you see the cord that is coming out of the back of my mic here, or that you would see that connects mics, it's called an XLR cord, and it is what transmits sound, right? So normally this would go to an actual soundboard, which would then be sent off to like a computer or a recording device, that kind of thing. This right now goes into a little device that I have on my computer, which on my desk, that then goes into my computer and converts it to make digital, so I can have amazing sound without it being completely digitalized. The XLR Mark II, good. It's $100 US. Yes, it is good, but the Pro offers more versatility in what I'm looking for. So if I get the Pro, I can actually plug in my PlayStation to it, and it will allow me to run the sound from my PlayStation significantly easier and with a lot less load on my computer, processing my PlayStation information, so that it frees up space for my GPU and my CPU to be able to do other things. So I don't have to run it through like 900 different things in order to make stuff work. And so I can and then I can also just use this mic when I'm talking to people on my PlayStation or my stream as well. It makes so much more sense for me to have one piece of equipment instead of needing to use two different pieces of equipment plus a program or two. So it'll streamline things significantly more. And then that way, once I get that, I need to rebuild my setup. And what I'm planning to do is get there's a content creator. I'm gonna pause my build here for a second and just go back to just chatting here. There is a content creator that I've been following on TikTok, and he has made a nice get up frame thing that is full of adjustable stuff using pieces from like the hardware store, and he is able to connect his monitors to it. He can connect his cameras to it. He can slide them this way, that way, up. He can slide them down. It is highly adjustable. Allows him to keep his desk relatively clean. He can insert shelving if he needs to for different things. It is a very clean and sweet setup that I would love to be able to mimic and build, and as well as I'm going to be 3D printing a bunch of stuff for cable management as well too. I got a lot of stuff that I want to do to make things just a little bit more professional, so that way I can get more shelf space up here and along the sides as well too. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and I think what I'm going to land up doing, just because I know that I'm going to be lacking in content for while I have everything torn apart, is that I'm going to set up my camera and I am going to record everything. What I really want to get done is I want to have my main camera right here that you can see. I want to have it on a swivel so that I can just simply just go and then turn it this way, and now I can film vertical stuff from here directly for vertical stuff, and I can record it straight on YouTube, and we can have everything set up nicely on YouTube, and life will just be nice and peachy in that regard, right? So yeah, anyway, it's a lot, but it'll take some work, but it'll be a lot of fun. You are enough like Chad that you've learned that you want to invest in the good stuff, because otherwise you will be irritated by the cheaper version if you buy it. That's exactly it. Like, will I be happy with it? Yeah, I'll be happy up until a point, but I'll be frustrated knowing that there's a better option out there that would have only cost me like an extra couple $100, and I would be better off. Plus, I can hook up 2 mics to the XLR Pro. So, like, if I wanted to start a podcast, or if I wanted to have a friend over, we could both set up, or he could bring his mic over, or I could take my other mic that I have and I can set that up, and now I can have 2 mics going at the same time. We can have a fun conversation, and it is absolutely amazing. So anyway, I'm going to put you guys on hold for a second while I disappear, and I've had way too much fluid. I'll be right back. And I want to be clear by what I mean by cable management. When I say cable management, I mean, like, I just want to build a nice little undercover for my stuff so I can just like shove all the cables in there and they just disappear. Is he saying he could get a stream where we see Kish? You're curious what he looks like, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. So he actually lives in a different city than me. So that is I do think I have a workaround. I just haven't had we haven't had the time where both of our schedules work for us to test it out yet. I gotta be careful not to lean too far forward, otherwise you're just gonna be seeing the top of my head. Me just getting excited here. Okay. But yes, I am working on making it so that you guys can see Kish and meet the man, the myth, and the legend. Don't even think about it, cat. Get down! Get... No cat on the table! Come here! Come up here. Right here. Come up here. Come on the chair. Come on the chair. warm for you. Oh, don't. Fine, don't then. Just continue to whine. I brought your thing. Oh, that's another thing that we are going to be adding to the throne is going to be a like one of the cat things that can attach. Get off of that. You've never gone back there before. What the hell? You don't need to be on the table. I want to get a cat bed for him that attaches to like the table so he can just be like boom, like right there. If you freaking go back there, I will kick your butt. Okay, do you want to go on here? Go on my lap. Make a choice. On or off. Make the choice. On or off. Okay. Okay. Not making building easy, but no one said it would be. No, leave it. Freaking Orange Menace, man. I know, this is why they call you the Orange Menace. You're lovable, but at the same time, bud, like, I don't know. Yeah, he got his treats. The tail flicking the Lego. Yeah. Yeah. He was jumping up on the corner of my desk or trying to jump up in the corner of my desk where I have all my lighting resting, as well as all the plugs and electrical stuff. Like, he's never gone there before, and he's just being a bit of a... It's just a mood. Taking me longer. Well, with my chats, obviously it is taking me longer than anticipated to get this first bag completed, but that is okay. It's more time to chat with you guys, right? He's choosing chaos tonight. 100% he is. Taking this piece here, like that. You guys are getting a sense of basically the base that we're building. Seriously, cat? Make up your mind. Off or on my lap? Hey, hey. Off or on? Make a choice. Off or on? What are you doing? Oh, fine. Be that way then. Being a snarky little cat. All right. Oh, wow. Everything got kind of shuffled and there we go. Iro is hoping you'll feed him early to silence him. Yeah. I did feed. I gave him his snacks a little bit early, so this is why he's being a bit of a doink. But oh well. I did the same thing yesterday as well too. I gave him his snackies a little bit early. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we're doing 4 on each side. So we are. This is so basically what we're building here. Is it? This is the foundation. It's the base that, or the pot holder, so to speak, that of the tree, or for the tree rather. Which kind of like puts into perspective, like if this is the base and the foundation of it, like it does put into perspective how like the tree's only going to come probably about that much wider than the actual base, and it's only going to come up to probably about here. I would imagine is my guess. He goes feral when his internal clock tells him it's food time. His internal clock always says it's food time. Working it from the base up to the leaves. Yep. Realizing I just agreed with something dirty. It's all good. No innuendo there. Nope, not at all. That's what she said. I really need to figure out how to make it so that you guys can control parts of my stream. On YouTube, like it's driving me kind of crazy, but we'll figure it out eventually. Hopefully. And our 2 little extras. What time are we at here? 6:22. Okay. We can make bag 2 work. Peace is trying to get away. Tell us about your sleeve console. She wasn't here. Oh, did I? So for my sleeve, oh, I just gave myself a cardboard cut. That sucks. I was like, why does my knuckle hurt? When I was going for the box, when I was reaching into the box, I obviously sliced my knuckle on the serrated edge of the cardboard there. 1 second here. So, I am going to be getting my sleeve done. So on the inside of my arm here, most likely this is where I'm going to be getting, so to start, we're going to have the Phoenix, and the Phoenix is going to be holding a diamond in the shape of a D10. The diamond is the birthstone for January, as many people know. My sister's first child, which she unfortunately lost, so he was born in January, so that's his birthstone. Now my dragon is holding a D20, which is a garnet stone, and that is the birth month for April, which is my sister's current oldest child. He was born in April, so that's his birthstone. Everybody, I'm going to be getting a birthstone done in the form of a dice for everybody in my family. But so yeah, I'm going to be getting a Phoenix. It's going to be red along with blue, and it's going to be coming up here, so it'll link in really, really well along with the plum blossoms and stuff like that, and a couple more Hyrule flowers, just to tie everything in together. On the inside of my arm, we are most likely in the elbow piece here. I'm going to be getting it's going to be the Pai Sho for the Order of the White Lotus. I am going to be getting an amethyst as well too. Most likely, it's going to be Teddy Ursa holding the amethyst. So my birth Pokemon, holding an amethyst. I haven't decided which one to do. It'll probably be I'm thinking it'll probably be a D1. Is that what they're called? Basically, they look like a long, like a stick, essentially. I'm not sure exactly. I might do a D4. But basically, Teddy Ursa will be holding one, yes. But on the inside of my arm is going to be, I'm not sure if it's going to be it might be the inside of like my forearm, and then Teddy Ursa up here is what I'm thinking. Or a piece of Teddy Ursa, I'm not sure. Anyway, but we're going to have 2 masks. It's going to be the mask from Princess Mononoke that Princess Mononoke wears, as well as the mask of Majora's Mask as well. So I'm going to have the 2 masks like together. Kind of like how you see like the two masks. Like usually there's two kitsune masks that a lot of people have, but I'm gonna do that with the two masks, the Majora's Mask and Princess Mononoke's mask. So it's gonna look really cool. It's gonna look really badass. Um, or tragedy comedy as well too. Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, there is a lot of tragedy in Princess Mononoke. Holy crap, is there a lot of tragedy in that anime? Um, have I gotten my nephew into anime? Um, my nephew doesn't stand a chance. He was singing freaking um Naruto's theme and Daima's theme better than I could when he was like 2. So my sister and brother-in-law are anime fans as well too, so the kid doesn't really stand a chance. He's either going to be a complete utter out in the open nerd in that regard, or he is going to be the exact opposite and go the exact opposite way because that's what his parents love. Like it's just it's going to be one or the other. He doesn't really stand a chance. His uncle loves it. Like they love it. Like he doesn't really stand a chance. You like the part where the boar was a polluted monster? He figured so. Yeah, I love the it's gonna be a pretty badass tattoo all around. I'm gonna be doing two back-to-back sessions. It might take 4 sessions total to do. She figures it'll probably be closer to 3 sessions, depending on how much we can get done. It took 4 sessions for the dragon, but we were doing the chest, and the chest can be really hard to tattoo. She says the forearm is a lot easier to tattoo, so we'll see. I should be able to tolerate a lot more on the forearm as well too. The only part that's going to suck is going to be the inside of my the inside of my arm here, but yeah. So that's how my consult went. I'm waiting to hear back to see if she can squeeze me into where I squeeze me in on the days that I would like. If not, then well, we'll find out. But yeah, just basically waiting to see if I can get in during the right time slot or not, or when I'm going to be able to get in. Yep, pretty much. I never thought that I would be getting a full sleeve done. I was pretty adamant when I first started that I wasn't going to get a full sleeve because I wanted to be able to have something that I could cover up easily, particularly if I was going to be going to Japan. But it's not looking like I'm going to be able to go to Japan anytime soon. So that is why I just decided I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to get the full sleeve because I want my sleeve to line up well together and age together. And then I really want to get started on this side as soon as possible because on this side, I want to get a kitsune. Both in the fox form and in the female form, so that this arm's going to be pretty badass, as well as this chest is going to be really badass as well too. But that's going to be like next year's project essentially. if I ever do land up moving to Japan, I do have a business plan for that. Um, so anyway, like I do have ideas for that, for like if I was to move to Japan, how I would make that work and be able to have a job, but I'm gonna need capital to be able to do that. So we're gonna need to make a lot of money doing online stuff and online coaching and everything like that to be able to expand, to be able to do what I want to do. I want to open my own gym. This is like, not only do I want to open my own gym, most likely in the States because Canada sucks, but I want to open up a gym in Japan, particularly for foreigners, or people who are tattooed that are not, because there's a lot of stigma still around that. So being able to have a place where people can go to work out and not have to worry about covering up or wearing long sleeves, that kind of thing. I feel like it's a very niche market, but it's a market that's going to be slowly growing in Japan. And so, like, I feel like it is something that I could get into, and it could be a really good niche. And the gym that I want to open up here in North America is going to be a lot more focused on functionality as well as hypermobility. That's where I really want to specialize, is training people, just everyday people, to get into shape. Oh my god, I just got a sub. Hell yeah. Thank you for subbing. I just saw that come in. That's awesome. Woo! That makes me happy. Won't be able to watch your streams from 15 hours away. I do want to buy land in Japan because I feel like that's going to be the only place in the world where I'm going to be able to actually be able to afford land. So, but I don't necessarily want to live there all the time. But yeah. Definitely would be nice to have property there, even if it's just vacation property. But I would love to be able to, like, if I moved there, like, I would most likely open up a gym. And probably on the side, like, I would try to find a place that was also connected with like an onsen or something like that as well too, and be able to have an onsen that is available to the same people that are using the gym. So if you have tattoos, it's okay. Land in Japan is actually dirt cheap right now for Westerners. Unless you want to live in like downtown Tokyo. Like, if you're okay with living like an hour away from train from Tokyo, you can get cheap land. It's super affordable. God, I'm so glad I'm done that drink. I don't know. I was looking in Hime. Yeah, it's still pricier than Texas for me in US dollars. Interesting. That I would be looking at something that I would have to renovate, most likely. And there are a lot of places that you can pick up. So it would be like, after everything's said and done, $150,000 Canadian. Like, or at least $150,000 American, which is like, I look at that and I'm like, damn, like that is affordable. You're looking through your company's resources. Right. Yeah, that's fair. So we're doing 6 of these. You know what? I'm super stoked. The fact that I saw that pop up on my screen as a sub, that makes me so happy that I saw that happen. That I have yet to see that happen. So like it's cool to know that that works. It is a really damn good price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and we're doing four of these. These look like little roots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. So now we're going 1, 2, 3. 1. Come back here. 2. And it looks like we're doing 1. And we're doing. Oh, come on, get in there. 1, 2, 3. And there. We're growing every day. We are like that should technically put us at like 102, 103 right now, which is so fucking cool. It's like we're slowly growing, but like literally we hit 100 and it's just suddenly like boom. Like I'm like it's pretty cool. It's exciting for me to see this, and yeah. I mean, at this rate, like I would be absolutely mind blown if we hit 250 before the end of the month. You're here so excited about the sub, right? You were cooking sugar? Go cooking supper. I thought that said sugar for a second. I was like, why are you cooking sugar? Yeah, what's for supper? What you eating today? Oysters for iron, yogurt bowl for dessert, and fixing to cook some corn for the carbs. Cool. Also, I am glad to hear that you have not been under eating and that you have been doing well with sticking to your goals and making sure that you're hitting not just your macros but your micros as well. So, congratulations. You deserve a round of applause, like legitimately deserve a round of applause for that, because that is huge. Like I know like that is the fact that that's something that you in the past have struggled with, but you have overcome that, and that is fucking amazing. So, and that's something that you should be proud of and like screaming from the rooftops going like, hey, if I can fucking do this, you can do this too. Yeah, but you know like here's the thing, your days of under eating now aren't even like, they're not super under eating either though. Like they're not like, oh, I had a 500 calorie day kind of thing. Like you're like, I underate. I was short by 300 calories, and almost like that's not that bad. Like you have you are doing so much better that is absolutely mind-blowing, right? And it is mind-blowing that you're losing weight when you're eating more. How? And that's just because your body now has the nutrients and the ability to do what it's supposed to do. It's when you're eating more, you are allowing your body to do what it needs to do, to operate the way that it needs to operate, to function in all of its forms. And so you're going to be building muscle again. It's not going to be wanting to eat muscle. You're going to be, and that is going to in turn also help raise your metabolic rate. Like it's going to be doing, it's allowing your body to function normally and utilize the energy appropriately in the places that it needs to operate in. So it actually has the nutrients so it can function normally and give you the actual energy to do shit, and also burn the appropriate amount of energy. So that's why you're eating more and you're still losing weight. And that's amazing. Because if you think about it, you were having days of like 700 and 800 calories, like, which is mind blowing to me. Oh, that's awesome. I forgot that I needed to switch this back over so you guys could see what I was doing up here. So this is what we've done so far. We've gone 1, 2, 3. We put these little guys on here, put these little guys here, added this here, and then yeah. So that's where we're at right now. Doing the stomach vacuums. I should be working on practicing the stomach vacuuming for like posing and stuff like that, because I haven't quite relearned. I used to do a lot of that shit when I was a kid, like growing up, because I thought it was a fun. Get off of here! I don't trust you with the Legos. I love you, buddy, but I don't trust you with the Lego. And then I stopped doing it. I don't know why. I kind of regret that now, but it is what it is. It's about building those muscles, right? And it kind of helps work on building core and whatnot as well too, which is it's just fun. It's good practice. All right, that's gonna go there. This one goes here. We got 2. Then we got that there. You did one earlier and your belly button disappeared. And you were like, I can completely suck it in. That's pretty cool. You did them years ago and it took you a while to get back at them. Yeah, like it's something that I'm gonna have to start practicing as well too, just because I want to learn how to pose. So I'm gonna have to start filming that stuff as well too, because that is a legitimate series. So these tiny ass pieces. There we go. So we got this piece here, and we got the macaroni noodle piece. So that's going there like this. This goes here. So we got roots now. We got to start start of the roots of the tree going on. Those of you that can't see, got the start of the root. We can put that off to the side a little bit there for right now. We're going to be building we're moving on to the trunk of the tree now. Taking these pieces here now. Taking the red dowel and going into the hole. All right, that goes there like that. So we got this piece. Got this piece. Slidey pieces times 2. Times 1 on this. So the times 1 is going up here. These go here. This is going to end up going like that. You can see the base of the tree starting to form. But what I need to start learning as I approach finishing my, I'm not close to finishing right now, but once I start getting close to finishing my my certification for personal training, I need to think about the actual monetization of that, how to structure and run that business, and most likely using the school platform, but also I need to figure out what program I want to use as well for the actual coaching aspect of things as well. There's a couple programs that are like a one-time cost kind of type deal, and they will allow me to have unlimited amount of clients, and that honestly is kind of what I'm looking for. So we'll see. I need to do some research and some reviews on some of these programs to make sure that it is the app that I want to use. Because if I'm going to spend that money on something, I don't want to have to be jumping around through stuff. So it means that I'm probably going to have to abandon Heavy for my clients, but that is neither here nor there, because Heavy costs you money. So I don't really want to spend monthly money. Heavy is great for individual use, is what I've been learning, but it's not super, super great for coaches. If you want cheaper budget type things where you don't want to have to pay monthly. I wasn't overly impressed with the coaching aspect of their platform when I tried their free trial. Now, mind you, would I use it if they decided to sponsor me? 100% I would. I'd have no problem doing that. It was good enough that I would have no problem doing that. And I have no shame to admit that either. See, it's starting to look like that. Of course. Come on, you can reach it. Aha. Me try to show off crap. So it's kind of, you can see that you can see the shape of the bonsai thing, that, you know, like that kind of type shape that's taken place there. Kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Ooh, we're putting it down now. Let's go. Into the holes. So we got this here. Hole. Into the hole. Snap. Into the hole. I am familiar with doing this because this is how we spent the last portion of our build with the Great Deku Tree, doing crap like this. It's the tedious part. Lots of sleeves, lots of holes, lots of dowels. So definitely not going to be able to do this all in one session, but that's okay. But it does let you guys start thinking about what we want to build after this. What Lego set are we going to build after this? Are we going to build do we want to build the race car? Do we want to do another one of the botanicals? Do we want to do the other Zelda set? There's things. We got things. You and Iro waiting on our meals. I need corn to boil. He needs food to drop. Right? I really don't want to go to work tomorrow. I also just realized that I have to do laundry tonight because I need to wash my gym clothes. Otherwise, I'm not going to have anything to wear to the gym tomorrow morning. I got so caught up in streaming earlier that I forgot that I needed to do my laundry. Classic. Laundry stream? Nah. Normally I would do laundry during my stream. I'd have it running, well, maybe not running, but I'd have it ready to go, or I'd have it done right before I start streaming. Machine's stupid loud. I don't know, it'll get done as soon as we're done this. I'm going to be ending at the end of this bag. We're almost done here. Because it will have been 2 hours, which is pretty much the limit of where I can concentrate. So, by the way, the 7-Up watermelon is delicious. Got a lot done today, though. I will say that. Not only on this stream, but the stream before it when we were playing as Donut, 100%. We've accomplished quite a bit today. We have made a lot of goals, and that's pretty freaking cool if you ask me. This is looking pretty cool. This is looking really cool. I'm kind of liking it. I was about right. It's gonna come out to about here. And it was, yeah, I almost called that height pretty damn good. If I do say so myself. I think I did pretty good. But yeah, stuff to think about for y'all is what would you guys like to see me build next? Not to brag, but he was right. Yeah. Gotta make up for those crazy deaths that happened in Valheim somehow. The F1 car? The F1 car is definitely on the list to be able to build, which would be this here. This is 248 pieces, so we could probably do this build in one stream. Look at all those extras going on here. I think that those are all the extras. Yep. Now this piece. That's looking pretty freaking cool. Yeah, it is. That's looking so cool, guys. This is like, look at that. That's coming together. That is looking pretty wild. Let's change this over here. So as you can see, size comparison. This is what we've built so far today. A very successful stream. I do say so myself. It's looking really cool. This makes me actually want to go out and buy the bonsai. I'm actually legitimately sad right now. We are literally halfway done. For the most part, we are like halfway done. I mean, 2 bags, but out of 6, so I guess it's not halfway done, but we are halfway done. I don't know how big the other bags are, so, but all that to say, I can't remember where I was going with that. Oh, I'm actually really sad. I went to the store to go pick up. I saw there was one a couple days ago. I was in the store and I saw that there was the Lego Black Dahlia flower from the Wednesday collection, and which is essentially just a botanical. And I was like, oh, I really like that flower. And I was hoping that it might have gone on sale, but then I went back and I was like, you know what? No, I should just go get it. So I went back and it was gone, which is sad because then I realized that set is has been discontinued this year, so it's not going to be restocked. So I need to try to find a Black Dahlia set that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg now. So if you guys can keep your eyes open for one of those sets, that would be absolutely fantastic. That's at least at retail. I don't really want to pay scalper price for it, or like, you know, people who are waiting for more investment. Yeah, exactly. I don't, because it is a discontinued set and it's going to be a set that is going to be sought after essentially. Like, I'd like to get it and I'd like to build it. So if you guys can find it, if you can see it, please pick it up, or please let me know and I'll let you know if you should pick it up or not. Check my IG after stream. You think it's at your Walmart? Okay, cool. I will do that. I have a friend as well too that's here, and I'll see if they can look in their Walmart real quick as well too, and then that way it'll save shipping costs and all that kind of fun nonsense. Or I might see if I can pick it up off of Amazon or something like that as well too, which won't cost me anything for shipping. But yeah, you have it on Amazon for $23.99 same day. Yeah, and it's like the reason you're gonna buy one just for fun. Nice. I mean, if we all if you get it, like, you all could build it along with me when we build it on stream. That could be fun too. So it's like a $50 piece here in Canada. It's literally like double the price, which is why I was hoping that it would go on sale. I also want to get the little Japanese, like the Lucky Cat. I want to get the Lucky Cat, and I want to get the Horizon Zero Dawn set as well too. Does it have the library on the bottom? I'm not sure. Maybe. I know it had a pretty decent sized base, so we're bag 3, guys. Let's we need to find room now for all this stuff. I really need to get shelving up for all of these pieces. I'm running out of room. Lucky Cat, and what else? Need to sell my NES. I'm also gonna order a display case for minifigs, a minifig display case, so that way when we're opening up our mystery minifigs, we'll have spots for all the minifigs eventually as well too. For like our 100, and then for the 250, and then for the 500, because I want to do this for every single milestone. And then obviously what I'm also going to do though is I'm going to put those mystery boxes on Wish, so that way, like, if viewers want to contribute to getting minifig mystery boxes, they just have to let me know which mystery box they want me to add to it, and I'll add it to it, and then I'll add that link to it, and then they can get it. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, that's all for today's stream. The Dark Falcon. Oh my god, that would be so much fun with Darth Jar Jar. Hell yes. We're done. Your food, did you literally just eat that fast? Your food thing literally just went off. You're getting chunky. Do I need to put you on a diet? Hey? Is that why you're getting so like angsty? Is it like you're getting chunky? Yeah, you're getting heavy. Okay. I haven't weighed him recently, but he should be under 5 pounds. But I'm pretty sure he weighs over that right now. Yeah. He should be around 5 pounds, but he's not. He's definitely heavier. You're only allowed on there when your mat's on there. The tall neck is 100. Get. Yeah. Oh, the tall neck would be a fun Lego piece. The Horizon Zero Dawn. There's a Horizon Zero Dawn set on the at my Walmart right now, roughly for $50. It's with her and Varl, and she's like fighting like the saber-tooth looking cat thing. So, but yeah, the tall neck would be an amazing piece to build. That would be a fun build. That's one of my favorite games, is Horizon Zero Dawn. It has been a slice, my friends. It has been a slice. I am going to call the stream and start packing things up and getting myself ready. Donut looks like Aloy. That makes so much sense. Funny enough, I'm not a huge fan of how they've been making Aloy look. I honestly enjoyed her looks in the first game significantly more than the second. They're not bad in the second, but each game they are progressively making her look just, I don't really like what they're doing with her looks. I mean, I understand like they are also working within like trying to make it is somewhat realistic to like the hardships that she's going through and stuff like that as well. But like, anyway, it is what it is. Great game. I like the storytelling in it. some people didn't. It's got mixed reviews for that in that regard. But yeah, have a good day, guys. We'll see you guys soon. I'll be streaming more Donut in the near future, so just feels like Girl Turok. Oh, kinda. Good night, and have a good one. I love y'all, and we'll see you in the next video.